Pressure abnormality in oxygen tank 1. Primary lines closed. Auxiliaries opened. 3. Suspending nitrogen supply. Inertial systems reading abnormal acceleration. Setting general circuits to prescribed positions only. Internal pressure unchanged.
Good.
Hello everyone, I'm Johnny, and today we're taking a look at a beautiful anime called Royal Space Force, The Wings of Honnêamise, which I think is how you pronounce it in Japanese. It's the name of the kingdom the anime takes place in. But anyway, it's a beautiful, wonderful anime, and I have a lot of good things to say about it. So let's dive right in. This anime is going to appeal to a few different types of people. Those who like extremely unique and thoughtful science fiction world building, those who like incredible pre-digital animation, and those with a love of aviation and early spaceflight. The story takes place in a similar time to our space race, early 1960s Cold War Earth. There are kingdoms and nations at odds with each other. Military tech includes aircraft carriers, jet engines, helicopters, and of course a fledgling space program, looking to put the first man in space. In terms of animating and bringing the world of rocket, space, and flight engineering to life, while attempting to be both original and realistic, the anime absolutely nails it. An enormous amount of effort went into dreaming up and animating every aspect of flight technology here. I simply can't overstate that this is one of the most detailed animes I've ever seen. You'll experience the most detailed control rooms, cockpits of space shuttles, cockpits of unique aircraft. You'll have engineering perspectives which include the placing of things as simple as ball bearings in a spacesuit. Check out this cockpit scene. There's a lot of details in every flight, even the moisture rolling off the windscreen. Here you see ice falling off the final rocket's cryogenic fuel tanks, where cold liquid hydrogen or oxygen is stored. Here is a scene where you see water released onto the launch pad, something done during real rocket launches to suppress extreme acoustic energy and to mitigate thermal energy generated during liftoff. The production team no doubt studied real aircraft and rockets in extreme detail when creating this anime. Details are not just in the designs, but are dynamic, including how aircraft fly and move, from their control surfaces to hydraulic landing gear. Even the visuals I can show you are just a taste. What's more amazing is everything is vastly altered from our own reality, but always feels right to anyone with at least a passing interest in aviation. And as if the aviation and space world wasn't enough of a challenge for the production team, the entire universe in every small detail, right down to how a window opens, is redesigned in this world. The world building is amazing. You'll experience religious military ceremonies, interesting uniforms, and they even created a unique alphabet and units of measurement for the universe. Why all the details and customs become so profound is that we can view this world, which is much like ours, as still a foreign world. Their mistakes and odd customs are a reflection of our own, yet because they are not specifically ours, we don't have a bias against them or for them. Therefore, if we think about it, we can imagine how our own wars and customs might be viewed by these people watching a movie about our world. The story moves purposely slow, and our main character is relatively simple, mostly lost at times, caught up in an event he doesn't fully comprehend. I should also mention the voice acting is understated and excellent, and Bryan Cranston voices one of the characters in English.
I refuse to believe in a world or a universe where a man doesn't have some sort of purpose. That's how I think. Do you get that? What's that?
The movie doesn't hit you over the head with any specific messaging, but it does purposely move slow enough that it gives the viewer time to reflect on what big events might mean for their society, or for these characters personally. The story obviously centers around putting the first man on the moon, and the movie highlights how different people view this. Is it a waste of money when people are starving on the planet? Is it a global achievement to be shared by man? Is it a scientific achievement alone, or a social achievement that could bring humanity closer together? Is there a religious or philosophical meaning to man leaving the confines of the planet? Or is it all just vanity? I think it could be easy for a viewer to feel like the anime is a bit directionless, but ask yourself about what the deeper meaning of man going into space meant in our world. This can be a complicated question, particularly as it did not solve any great philosophical questions, nor did it bring the world closer to peace. The point is, these events can have meaning to you, and you can decide what that is. If you take anything from the movie, it should be that we must occasionally try to view our world as an outside observer, to see how absurd or beautiful it is. Alright, I'm Johnny. Thanks for watching. Do check out Royal Space Force and let me know what you think in the comments section. I am going to call this a must-watch for anime fans and a Johnny Johnson must-watch. I'll have to create a list somewhere. Anyway, do take care and have a nice rest of your day.